What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another live stream from the Scalar Learning channel. And today we are getting you guys ready for the PSAT, which is happening next week on January 26th. So we're 1 week away. For those of you in the U.S., we got a big day tomorrow. Tomorrow's inauguration day. But if you guys are here for the test. So we're going to be doing the official PSAT practice test straight from College Board. And we're going to knock that out right now. And that's it. I'm taking it timed. Normally it would be for the first time, but it's not for the first time. I have done this previously on my channel, but it is in real time. It's been a while since I've taken it, so it'll feel pretty authentic. The whole idea is you guys watch me problem solve and think out loud in real time. And of course, then you'll apply that same type of logic and approach when you're doing it. Hopefully you're going to learn along the way. I will be explaining the problems along the way as well within the time constraints. Okay, here we go. We are going to start in, well, and by the way, 45 minutes for this. And somebody asked, hey, should I be looking at this if I'm studying for the SAT, not the PSAT? Absolutely. The subject matter on the math is the same. It's just shorter, okay? So let's do this thing. We're going to start in 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. Boom, boom, boom. And boom. Tyra subscribes to an online gaming service that charges a monthly fee of $5.25 per hour, for X's hour, for time spent playing premium games. Which is the following functions to Tyra's cost in dollars? It's literally 5 plus 0.25x, because that's the fixed cost, and then that's the cost per hour. Boom. Done. Wait. Which of the following gives the cost in dollars? Just making sure this shouldn't be in cents or something crazy. Okay. Number 2, a grocery store sells a brand of juice in individual bottles and packs of 6 bottles. On a certain day, the store sold a total of 281 bottles of the brand of juice, of which 29 were sold as individual bottles. Which equation shows the number of packs of bottles sold that day? So we do 281 minus 29. That gives me the number of bottles sold in packs. And then if we want the actual number of packs, we divide by 6, because it would be the bottles divided by 6. Not that we need to calculate this. This would be 250, so 9 is 252, and then whatever that. But it doesn't matter. That's the winner. Next. Oops. Number 3. Monthly rainfall in Chestnut City. The line graph above shows the monthly rainfall from March to October last year in Chestnut City. According to the graph, what was the greatest change in absolute value in the monthly rainfall between the 2 consecutive months? Hold on. What was the greatest change in absolute value? So it's just the biggest difference from one to the next. So it's going to be from here to here. And that is, it's going down by 1, 2, 2.5, 2.5 inches. Boom. Number 4, a rectangle. I was just working with somebody today from Brazil. Actually, it's pretty cool. And we were always saying when we do a rectangle, draw it out. When they mention it, it's not there. Rectangle's perimeter P, length L, and W width, which of the following represents L in terms of P and W? So we know that P equals 2L plus 2W. We're trying to isolate L. This is an isolating quantities question. So it would be P minus 2W divided by 2, right? Because that would be subtracting 2W and then dividing by 2. So P minus 2W divided by 2. Let me just think about it for a second. 2L, yeah. All right, we're good to go. Next, number 5. Which ordered pair satisfies the system of equations below? Now, we could plug and chug here, and you're more than welcome to do that if you want. I'm going to do it the old-fashioned way, multiply top by 2, and I get 4x minus 2y equals 6. Oh, sorry, 4x minus 2y equals 12. Almost messed up there. X plus 2y equals negative 2, and use the elimination method. These guys cancel. 4x plus 5x. 4x plus x equals 5x. 12 plus negative 2 is 10. Divided by 5x equals 2. Out, out, out. Winner. And we can double check. So 2 and then y is supposed to be negative 2. So 4 minus negative 2 is 6. 2 plus 2 times negative 2 is negative 4. 2 plus negative 4 is negative 2. Boom, done. Numero 60. A soda company is filling bottles of soda from a tank that contains 500 gallons of soda. At most, how many 20-ounce bottles can be filled from this tank? So first of all, I'm going to convert this to ounces. So this is gallons. So we do 1 gallon on the bottom. No, it looks like gram, but gallon to 128 ounces. Boom, boom. Let's use a calculator. 500 times 128. And we get 64,000. And then we have to divide by 20 because we'll say, hey, how many 20 ounce? We're dividing it up into 20s. And we've got 3,200. Let me just make sure I didn't make a mistake. Yeah, I think that's right. Numero 70. A car traveled at an average speed of 80 miles per hour for 3 hours and consumed fuel at a rate of, so 80 miles per hour for 3 hours. So that's traveled 240 miles and consumed fuel at a rate of 34 miles per gallon. Approximately how many gallons of fuel did... Okay, so we already know that it traveled 240 miles, okay? And then the question is like, how do we go? Well, we're going to divide this by this because think about it. If you did, let's say 10 miles per gallon, let's say 34 miles per gallon, you traveled 34 miles exactly, that'd be 1 gallon. If you traveled 68 miles, that would be 2 gallons. Like you can kind of figure out, oh yeah, I'm obviously dividing by 34. So now we can say definitively 240 divided by, 34 divided by 34 is 7. Done. What is the slope of the line in the xy plane that passes through the points? This and this. Slope of the line. So let's just stack them and subtract down like we normally do. So I'm not huge on the slope formula. I just like to stack and subtract down. So 4 minus 1 is 3. Negative 1/2 minus negative 5/2. That's plus. Then that becomes negative 1 plus 5 is 4 over 2, which is just 2. So the slope is 3 over 2. Let me just double check I didn't make a mistake. 1/2. So this is 0.5 negative minus negative 2.5. That minus that is plus that. So negative 0.5 plus 2.5 is 2. So 3 over 2, yeah. The scatter plots above shows the widths and heights of 12 rectangular envelopes. What is the width in inches of the envelope represented by the data point that is farthest from the line of best fit? That would be this guy. That's my outlier, right? Line of best fit approximately, not that we need it, is roughly like this, right? It's going to be down through the middle, and the one farthest away would be the outlier, this guy. So it says, what is the width? Well, the width here is 7. Boom, done. Height would be 4. Numero 10. A high school basketball team won exactly 65% of the games it played during last season. Which of the following could be the total number of games the team played last season? AKA 0.65 times one of these only probably is going to be an exact whole number. It's going to be this guy. Because 0.65 times 20 is 13. I'll show you. And then the other ones, it shan't work. 0.65 times 22, nope. 0.65 times 18, nope. 0.65 times 14, nope. Because the idea is you're not gonna, you can't win exactly 9.1. Like that doesn't make sense, right? It has to be a whole number. A coffee shop is running a promotion where a number of free coffee samples are given away each day. The equation above can be used to model the number of free coffee samples, Y, that remain to be given away X days after the promotion began. So it looks like every day they're giving away 110 samples. So if this is 11-0, this means after 11 days, we got nothing left. We've given away everything. And I'm pretty sure 11 times 110 is 1210, the full amount. No, we already know it's 110. No, not necessarily. Well, actually, maybe. Hold on. Because it does take 11 days. Oh, no, it's this one. because this is like not exactly right, but this is exactly right. Like none of the y will be 0. No, this makes no sense. Yeah, not exactly 1210 because that's assuming we're giving everyone a free sample and not necessarily doing that. Okay. Number 12. Which scatter plot shows a negative association that is not linear? Which scatter plot shows a negative association? So this does look linear. This does not look linear, and it's negative. This is not negative. This is like, I don't know what that is, a parabola. And that's no association. So it would be this guy. It says not linear, right? Yeah. 13. The histogram above shows the distribution of heights in meters of 26 pyramids in Egypt. This is what I like to do. 2, 3, 12, 4, 1, 2, and 2. Now we have the things. And that's frequency, right? So there's 2 in between 90 and 105, etc. Which of the following could be the median height of the 26 pyramids represented in the histogram? So we got 26. Median is going to occur whenever it's even, right? We divide by 2, and then it's between the 13th and the 14th value. Median is going to be the exact middle, so there's not going to be an exact middle. We have to take the average of the 13th and 14th terms. So 2, 5, 17, which means 17, the first 17 are going to be within here. We got 2, 3, then that's 5 of them, and then 17. So that means 13 and 14 will be in here. So that means the median could be anywhere between 45 and 60. You're out, you're out, you're out. You're the winner. Boom, 14. A survey of 170 randomly selected teenagers aged 14 through 17 in the United States was conducted to gather data on summer employment of teenagers. The data are shown in the table below. Have a summer job. Do not have a summer job. Okay. Okay. Which of the following is close to the percent of those surveyed who had a summer job? 59. So just total. So it's 59 out of a total of 170. I like to just do this, divide, then move the decimal over twice, so it's 35%, approximately. Based on the 15. In 2012, the total population of individuals in the United States who were between 14 and 17 years old, inclusive, was about 17 million. Okay, hold on. 14 and 17. That's all of them. It's about 17 million. If the survey results are used to estimate information about summer employment of teenagers across the country, which of the following is the best estimate of the total number of individuals between 16 and 17 who had a summer job? Hold on. So 16 and 17. Wait. Is the best estimate of the total number of individuals who had a job. 16 and 17. Have a job. So 39 out of 170. So we take the fraction of 39 out of a total of 170 and then multiply it by the total because it's that fraction of 17 million. Times 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Double check the numbers because we're relying on the calculator. Make sure everything looks good. And we got 3.9 million. Nice. All right, next. 16. Based on the data, how many times more likely is it for a 14-year-old versus a 15-year-old to not have a summer job? So 14 or 15, then it is for a 16. I shouldn't have broken it up like this, but whatever. To not have. So same thing. Not. So what I'm going to do, calculate the percentages of these, first of all. So 14 and 15 to not have a summer job is 69 out of 170. Probably don't even need the percentages, but that's fine. So 69 out of 170. For 17 and 18, it's 42. Sorry, 16 and 17, it's 42 out of 170, right? Okay. So then how many times more likely is it? So 69 out of 170 is X times the 42 out of 170. You see what I'm saying? Now we can set it up. To get the answer, we multiply both sides by the reciprocal. Kills that. 170 cancels out. So it's 69 over 42. That's 1.64. All right, it's a pretty tricky one. Just making sure that it makes sense, right? It's kind of confusing. All right, 17. The graph above shows the amount of protein supplied by 5 different food products. Okay. A, B, C, D, E as a percentage of the total weight. Wait. Oh, amount of protein. Got it. So it's 10%, 15%, 20%, and so on. Okay. The cost of 10 grams of product A, B, and C, and D are 2, 220, 250, 4, and 5. So the higher the percentage, it looks like the cost goes up. Which of the 5 food products supplies the most protein per dollar? Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to... What's the best way to do this? So 10%. So it's 10%. So 10 grams. So this would be protein per dollar. So this would be 1 gram of protein for $2. This would be 1.5 grams of protein, right? Because it's 10% of that for 2.2. I can already see this is better than that. This is more than a half. So it's not A. This would be 2 grams of protein for $2.50. This would be 2.5 grams for $4. And this would be 3 for $5. Okay. Because it's 10%, it's 30, it's 3. So this is 0.6. I know this is 0.8. So this is out. This is only 5. What is 2.5 out of 4? Hold on. It's 5 out of 8. It's 5 out of 8, which is 0.625. That's out. Oh, shoot. What was 2.5 again? It was C, right? So C is the winner, I'm pretty sure. Let me just quickly see 1.5 divided by 2.2. But I know it's not. But yeah, 0.68. So this is the winner. 2 grams per $2.50. Best deal. Okay, 18. Quadrilateral A, B, C, D, B, C. Okay, anything we've got that they give us that's not in the diagram, we add. BC is parallel to AD, and AB is equal to CD. So which means this is an iso trap, which means that those angles are equal as well. If BC and AD were each doubled and BE were reduced by 50%, how would the area change? Oh, got it. So they're just saying whatever. It's an isosceles trapezoid. So we can either plug in values or we can just sort of use variables. What's the best way to do this? Okay, so this would be, let's try with values first, okay? Let's try 20, let's try 14, and let's try a height of 10. Okay, so the current area, you add these guys, divide by 2. So 20 plus 14 is 34. Take half of that, or the average of that, and you multiply it by the height. So it's 170. And then now BC and AD are doubled. And BE was reduced by 50%, so it's 5. How would the area change? So now I do 28 plus 40 is 68. Half of that is, of course, 34, and then it's times 5. So 5 times 34 is 170. So it doesn't change. It would not change. Very nice. 19. Boyd grows only tomatoes and raspberries in his garden. Last year, he grew 140 pounds of tomatoes and 60 pounds of raspberries. This year, production by weight of tomatoes declined. So by 20%, that's 20%. 0.2 times that is 28. So tomatoes lost 28, so now it's 112. The production by weight of raspberries declined by 50%. So raspberries became 30. By what percentage did the total yield by weight of Boyd's garden decline? So that means now we're down to 142, and before it was 200. So we lost 58. So if we lost 58, it's 58 out of the original. So 58 out of 200 is what percentage? You can divide that in your calculator, or you can kind of know it's like divide them both by 2, and it's 29 out of 100. That's 29 per 100, 29%. All right, nice. 20. The graph above shows the frequency distribution of a list of randomly generated integers between 0 and 10. What is the mean of the list numbers? Yikes. Okay, a lot of calculation here. So we've got 0 plus 1 plus 2 plus 3 threes, which is 9, plus 2 fours, which is 8, plus a 6 plus 7 plus 8 plus 10. And it's how many numbers? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12. So we have to add this and divide by 12. Now, you have to be very... Okay, I'd almost rather do this mentally, to be honest. Here, watch. I'll show you. But then we'll do it in the calculator, maybe. So that's 10. That's 10. Then we've got 13 plus 8 is 21, 31. So it's 31 plus 41 plus 51. And then it's 51 divided by 12. 4.25. Feels pretty good. So then, again, you could plug it in the calculator and be like, 1, 2, 3, whatever. Just add them up. Just got to really double check your numbers as make sure you didn't make any mistakes. I don't think I did. So 2, 4, 8, 6, 7, 8, 10. 10, 25, 31, 39, 48, 50, 51. Yeah, I think it's good. What is the minimum value of the function graphed in the xy plane above for x between -4? Hold on. For x between -4, it's -2 and 6. So basically, it's just the lowest value. It's just -2, right? It's the lowest value because this is they give us the domain from here to here, and so it's, where is it lowest? Right there. It's about -2. That's it. Okay, and it's on the y-axis, right? Not the minimum is the y, not the x. Okay, 22 through 24. And I don't even remember where the multiple choice stops, by the way, because it's a PSAT normally, So in 1929, the astronomer Edwin Hubble published the data shown. The graph plots the velocity of galaxies relative to Earth against the distance of galaxies from Earth. So we've got, so it's like here, the distance is pretty far. It's going pretty slow. Here, these are going pretty fast. Oh, but the same distance. Okay, I don't know. So, but it does look like, in general, if we had a line of best fit, right, as the distance increases, the velocity increases. Okay, Hubble's area can be modeled by the equation v equals 500d, where v is the velocity in meters per second, galaxy, and d is the distance, right? Yeah, so the velocity increases. That's valid for larger distances than are shown in the graph. Okay, great. I'm trying not to get bogged down in all the units, because it's kind of, it's crazy stuff. According to Hubble's data, how fast in meters per second is galaxy? According to Hubble's data, how fast in meters per second, they underline that, is galaxy Q moving? So right now it's 500 kilometers per second. And we want to get meters per second, so I need to convert. So I throw the kilometers on the bottom. 1 kilometer equals 1,000 meters. Cancel, cancel. And we get 500,000, which is this guy. For scientific notation, if you're not sure how that works, right? Meters per second, I move it back here to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And because I moved it 5 times, it's times 10 to the 5th. 23. There are 4 galaxies shown on the graph approximately 0.9 from Earth. Hold on, where's 0.9? So it's these ones. Which of the following is closest to the range of velocities of these 4 galaxies in kilometers per second? And this is in kilometers per second. Great. So the range looks like negative 100, maybe. I don't know. Maybe that looks like negative 10 up to 600. Here's 750. Maybe 650. So it's a range of 660 maybe. So, and I think the closest they have is 700. And that makes sense, right? It's more than 500, right? Because look, it's at least more than 500. So it's got to be 700. Based on the model, what is the velocity in kilometers per second of a galaxy? What is the velocity of a galaxy that is 15 MPC from Earth? All right, let's just use the formula. So 15 MPC. So it'd be, did it say meters per second? Yeah, kilometers per second. Nice. So see, there's the formula. V equals 500 times 15 equals 75, and add those 2 zeros, and we're good to go. See, they even give this one just in case you're off with the multiplication. But you can always double check here, and we're good to go. Number 5. Oh boy, like I said, I don't know when the free response hits, so I'm not sure if we're doing good or not on time. But let's see. Janice puts a fence around a rectangular garden. Rectangular garden. The garden has a length that is 9 feet less than 3 times the width. Boom, 9 feet less than 3 times the width. What is the perimeter of Janice's fence if the area is that? Okay. Well, we want the perimeter. Let's highlight that. So first of all, the area would be W times 3W minus 9 equals 5670. FOIL, or distribute. That's 3W squared minus 9W. I'm going to go ahead and one fell swoop subtract 5670 equals 0. Divide everything by 3. That becomes W squared minus 3W minus 5670. 567 divided by 3 is 1890. And that equals 0, of course. We're trying to now factor, if we can. I'll do it up here. Okay. What multiplies to negative 1890 and only has a difference of 3. Oh my. This is difficult. This is difficult. Okay, this is what I do sometimes. So it's obviously 10 times 189. This is divisible by 9. So if I multiply this by 9 and divide that by 9, that's 21. 21 and 90. They're not 3 apart. See, I'm like trading factors. Then I multiply that a 3 back there, and I get 63 and 30. Maybe another 3. No, watch. Okay, 7 this way, 210 and 9, and then a 3 back, and then I get 27 and 30. There it is. So it is. What is it? Where is it? Okay. So it's minus 30 plus 27 because the middle term is negative. So my width is either 30 or negative 27. Obviously, negative 27 doesn't work. So it's 30 by 90 minus 9 is 81. Then we just double check. 30 times 81. The area of the garden is 5670. Wait, that's wrong. Hold on. Oh my God, what have I done? 9 feet less than 3 No. Okay, hold on. I messed something up. Let me see time here. 16 minutes. Okay, hold on. So we got W. The area of a garden is W. So it's 3W squared minus 9W minus 56780 equals 0. And then I divide everything by 3, and I got 1890. So I got the width is 30. 81 is 211. Sorry, 111. 200. Yeah, it doesn't work. Okay, hold on. What did I do wrong? 5, 6. Let me try it again. 5670 divided by 3 is that. And then I got 1890, and then I said 30. Maybe that was wrong. Yeah. What did I do wrong? Okay, so I messed up in the factoring. Whoopsies. All right, so 1890 and 10. So then that became, I divided this by 9, and I got 21 and 90. Then I shot a 3 over, and I got, divided by 3 is 30 and 63. Let me just make sure 30 times 63 is still in the ballpark. Yeah, 1890. Then I shot a 7 over there. I divided that by 7. I got 9 and 210. And then I shot and then I divided by 7. Oh, that's what I did wrong. And then I multiplied by 3, divide by 3 should be 70 and 27. 70 and 27. And then maybe 2 would be 54. Oh my God, this is not working. Hold on, 54 and 35. And then maybe hold on, what's a better way to do this? This is really not working. 35 and, so maybe now I shoot, I need this to come down. So I shoot a 6 there and a 5 there. So a 9, a 6 there would be 180, 210, and then a 5 back is 45 and 42. Got it. Okay. So minus 45 plus 42. So then this would be 45, and then this would be 120, 135, 126. 45 times 126. 6 is that. All right. And then we do 45 plus 126 because we want the perimeter, and we double it, and we get 342. Woo! Oh my God, that was bad because we burned a ton of time. Oh my God. All right. Given the right triangle ABC above, which of the following is equal to B over A? Got it. B over A, it's going to be tangent of something, tangent of B. Opposite over adjacent. Boom, done. 27. Okay, we got to hustle. So y is less than or equal to negative x. Which section of sections could represent all of the solutions? So to the system. So it's again where these overlap. So first of all, y is less than or equal to negative x is, oh shoot. Here's negative x, right? It's all this stuff. So it can't be Q or P. And then this is y is greater than 3 halves x plus 1, which must be this one. And then greater than that is above. So it's above. It's got, yeah, it's section R. I mean, that's it. Hold on. I hit undo. Let me make sure I didn't delete that. Okay. Okay, 28. Free response. We did it. We did it in 12 minutes. The XY plane above shows one of the 2 points of intersection of the graphs of linear function and quadratic function. Got it. The shown point of intersection has coordinates VW, and if the vertex of the graph of the quadratic is 419, what is the value of V? Okay. Let me think about this for a second. Do we need to come up with the equation? I don't. Wait, hold on. Instead, or do I? I think I do. Hold on. I think I do. Okay. So the equation of the quadratic is going to be y equals a times x minus 4, this is vertex form, plus 19. And then if we have a point of 0, 3, that means if I plug in 3 and 0, I get 16a plus 19. That's negative 16 equals 16a. A equals negative 1. So then y equals negative x minus 4 squared plus 19. And this line, if I find the slope, this is pretty good. And I have the y-intercept. So the slope is negative 1 minus negative 9, which is plus 9, is 8 over 2 minus 0 is 2. Slope of 4. So this is y equals 4x plus or minus 9. And I got to figure out where these intersect. Again, where those intersect up there, so I can set them equal to each other, just like a little substitution. So I got 4x minus 9 equals negative x minus 4 squared plus 19. And then I've got 4x minus 28 equals, and then negative, I'll just divide both sides by negative, just get rid of it. And then now I'll FOIL this out. X squared minus 8x plus 16, right? Because it's x minus 4 times x minus 4, yeah? And then this becomes x squared, add 4x to both sides, minus 4x. Subtract 20 from both sides, that's minus 12 equals 0. And then we're going to factor x, and we get minus 6 plus 2, because those multiply to negative 12, add to negative 4. So my two solutions are 6 and negative 2, but we have a positive v, so v is 6. And let's just double check. 6 would be 24 minus 9 is 15. 6 in here would be 2, 4, negative 4, 15. It works. Okay, 29. In a college archaeology class, 78 students are going to dig a site to find and study artifacts. The dig site has been divided into 24 sections, and each section will be studied by a group of either 2 or 4 students. How many of the sections will be studied by? Okay, so we're gonna have a x and y. You see this? So there's x groups of 2 and y groups of 4. Is going to equal 78 total students. And then we also know that the groups, since they're split up into 24 sections, x plus y equals 24, right? Because there's 24 total sections, 24 total groups. Now we got a system, and we need to, how many of the sections we study by a group of 2 students? That's x. Now just save a little time, let's eliminate the y. So I'm going to multiply the bottom equation by negative 4, and I get negative 4x minus 4y equals, don't forget that, multiply that other side, negative 96. Then we got 2x plus 4y equals 78. Then we kill those. Negative 2x equals negative 18. Divide by negative 2, x equals 9. So we got 9 groups of 2, and we probably would then have 15 of 4. Just double check the math. 9 times 2 is 18. 15 times 4 is 60. That is 78. Okay. Question 30 and 31 refer to the following information. An arrow is launched upward with an initial speed of 100 meters per second. The equations above describe the constant acceleration motion of the arrow, where v null is the initial speed of the arrow, v is the speed of the arrow as it's moving up in the air. Speed of the arrow. Right, v is, got it? And h is the height of the arrow above the ground. H is height. T is the time elapsed since arrow was projected upwards. Yeah, okay. And G is the acceleration due to gravity. What is the maximum height from the ground the arrow will rise to the nearest meter? Okay, hold on. Maximum height. This will arrive. Oh, and G is 9.8. And initial speed is 100. Okay, so we got variables there. So then hold on, let me think. So maximum height, we want this guy. So height equals 100 This is super difficult, by the way. Like, this is kind of confusing. And I remember this problem vaguely, but it's all about picking the right equations. 1/2 times, what is it, 9.8, and then it's t squared. So we want to find, basically, it's a vertex. I mean, it's a vertex of a parabola. That's going to be the max height, right? And this is the equation. 1/2, and I'm going to rewrite this now. H equals negative 4.9 t squared plus 100t, right? The vertex occurs at negative b over 2a, which is negative 9.8. So if I plug this into this equation, I should get the max height. So 100 divided by 9.8, does it say to round? Yeah, nearest meter. So it's 10.2. So now if I plug that in, so I say negative, oh shoot. So let's just say 10.20408. Okay. So I say negative 4.9 times second answer squared plus 100 times second answer, 10.2 seconds, equals 510. Okay, I think I got that right? So 10. So it's shooting up, and then kind of gravity is like pulling it down. I think that makes sense. I don't have a ton of time. Oh, this is the last question. So I'll go back to that. Let me think about this. How long will it take for the arrow to reach its... Oh. How long will it take for the arrow to reach its... We just solved it. It's 10.2. Oh, wait a minute. That wasn't bad. Hold on. Is 31 the last question? Yeah. How long will it take for the arrow to reach its maximum height? Because we just solved that, right? Hold on. Did I understand this? I feel like this question was harder than it just appeared right now, but I don't have a ton of time, so let me just think real quick. That position to speed. Because basically then I only used the first thing. I think it's right. I think I'm going to roll with it. Let's grade it and let's see how we did. Okay. This PSAT is hard. Like, it's actually, some of those questions feel a little bit harder than even the SAT. So, I mean, that's just my thought. It's not like totally different, but I'm getting that vibe slightly. It's on the harder side. Okay, let's see. We have got CACCC. CACCC. Then we've got DDDCB. DDD. C and B. Then we got 11 is C and then 4 B's. C, B, 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 B. Then we've got 16 is CCCAC. Oh no, 16 is wrong. I wonder if you guys caught that. What did I get? So they said it's 16 times. It's 1.5 times as likely. Did I write down the wrong numbers? Hold on. 69 to 42. 16 is definitely C. All right, so I got that wrong. I'm going to come back and go over it in a second. Let me grade the rest of it. 17 is CCA. CCA. Okay, and then 20 is CCBDA. CCBDA. Okay, those are good. And then 25 is ADA. ADA. All right, and then 28, we got 69, 69, 510, and 10.2. 510 and 10.2. Okay, let's see what I did wrong here. on that one. So that's one that I definitely thought I got right. But there you go. It was incorrect. Okay. How many times more likely is it for a 14 or 15-year-old to not have a summer job, 14 or 15-year-old to not have a summer job, 69, than it is for a 16-year-old or 17-year-old to not have a summer job? Okay, let me think about what I did wrong based on the... I know what I did wrong. I took it out of the total 170. That's not what I should have done. So it's like we got to take out of the total of the 14 and 15-year-olds. So check it out. It's going to be 60. So this one is 69 out of 89 for the 14 or 15-year-olds, and then it's 42 out of 81. And then it's what times this is going to equal this. Then we cross multiply 81 over 42. And then we get, here, let me minimize this. That's my bad. 81 times 69 divided by 42 times 89 is 1.5. And that was the answer, which was C. Oh, that's too bad. Just kind of, I don't know what I would account that to, just not reading carefully enough and not thinking about where the total is coming from for that percentage or fraction. So that's it. Okay, let me see what we got for questions. No more subject tests and essays. Nice. Oh, you know this math, by the way, in tests, so not telling you what. I don't know what's happening. What about 19? Hey, thank you, Be Real. I appreciate that. Okay, every time you do a question done, check the end of the question, make sure all parts are answered. Yes, is tutoring for free? Tutoring is not for free. So if you email, my assistant will get back to you and she'll give you all the details. Wow. SAT subject tests are done. That's crazy. Yeah, the tutoring you do have to pay. I'm sorry, guys. I share the same last name. Yeah, you do. Kapadia. That's cool. This is the test number 1. Yo, Zoe's back. What's up, Zoe? Play this live stream after so I can refer. Yeah, the live stream's automatically saved, so you're good. Okay, guys. Thank you for showing up and thank you for coming. I hope this is helpful. If it was, please click that like button. And if you want to see more, make sure to click subscribe. I'll be making videos all this week relating to the PSAT. I'm going to also do another live stream probably this weekend for test number 2, official test number 2. I have taken it, but we're going to take it again live and go through the whole thing. And hopefully, like, even when I make a mistake like this, even though it bums me out and it is what it is, but I go back always at the end, check my work, and then any mistakes, if I do make them, I will explain why. And I hope that sometimes you get to learn from my mistakes as well, which is cool. But make sure you stick around for the very end in case that does happen. Okay. Thank you guys so much for joining, and I will see you in the next